well. One could have mistaken this wretched mortal for a stuffed effigy if not for the eyes alive and full of pain. Kill the wretched victim. Oh wow. What did I just do? You've come here uninvited, mortal. Without parting your audacity for the sake of the reward Baphomet will grant me for prevailing over you. He may honor me by making me his arch-priestess, and by delivering into my hands the one who currently holds that position, the lovely Arulu Vorlesh. Oh, the things I'll do to her body. Upon the vicious, wills herself to rid her eyes of the wistful glint. Take a good look at what awaits you. These poor things thought themselves great fighters, but now they're just dolls in my hands, marvelous trophies. Some are still alive. Once I'm done with your transformation, you could even exchange stories of your downfall. Come here. I'll be gentle. Wouldn't want to ruin your beautiful pelt. You'll become a decoration yourself, monster. Apanavicius draws the sword. Let's begin our game. I hereby dedicate the first wound I inflict on you to the Lord of Beasts and all others to my own pleasure and nothing else.
They dare threaten me.
Please don't have them come into the fight. Well, maybe if they die, if she dies, we save them, hopefully. Okay. $9.24. Crane style. Interesting. Displacement will adamantine. Immune domination dex bonus to AC loss. Prone. Okay. Dominate. Ice. Force. Magic. Missile. Charm. Whatever. She's using Dawn's Flower's Kiss. Rage. Okay, actually, Dex is already kind of low. Int is low. Int Wiz, Dex, Charisma. Okay, I need this up. And then I need... Oh, you have reach, my girl. Go here. And then quarry. Let's end it there. Perfect. Serenity. This is a compulsion emotion. Let's will 28. Will negates. Other one is well partial. Actually, let's try to surround her. Hit 20. That's not good. True. And then you go here. Mark of Justice. You have Good Hope still up. Holy Aura. Veil of Heaven. Greater Courage.
Arayano.
Then let's go here. Okay. You go here. You no longer have the pause. You no longer have the first round thing? Class. Curse. Where is it? Huh. Mm-mm. We have some things to do. Arcane. Please. Succeeded. We succeeded. Let's do energy. Levels. You can get the dex. We did get the levels. I'm fine with that. Now, Ember. I need you to go here. Maybe a little closer. And then AC. AC. Failed. Oh, we can't cackle. But it is more than one round. It should be, because they failed, so it's not one for sure. A minute. Next. Weird. Actually not. Let's not do weird. Let's do oils. Ugh. It's fine. Circle of Death. Succeed. Okay. Trent. Wolfback. And then good. Did hit it. Oh wow, that was quick. I'm fine with it though. Why does it say you have one hit? This could be a book. No, you are staggered. That is correct. Turn it on. I'm not a fan of that. Let's do an extra.
Make every strike count.
We need that concealment gone. Still swift, so the spell magic target. Let's do a greater. Got it. Next. Chains. Let's go. All right. I do want angelic aspect up first. Now, let's do Hellfire. Should have bolstered it. Reduced. Water. Elder. Rifle Rapture. That's cool. Water. Deva. Soul Eaters. Boogeyman. Two. Legit, what is happening here? Alright.
Stab their backs.
49. Come on. Ooh, let's go, Avu. What? Shadow effect occur, chance 100, roll 80. What is the... You have strength damage. It is with... That's not it. Pen, focus, greater. Combat. Specialization. Meta. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I need to figure out. I can't remember exactly. Meta. Alright. Maybe it's mythic. It is. Extra.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
Let's go. We got the key. And we got... Do we have... And we have Dawn's Flower's Kiss. Please have something for this. These things. We'll read that in a minute. And that. Oh. And that. Since the prison warden enjoyed the suffering of her inmates so much, she even provided herself with a panoramic view of the prison cells from her office. Wow. Apprentice.
Success.
The mortal before you who has been turned to a doll is looking at you in desperation. And there is but one plea in her gaze to be granted peace. One could have mistaken this wretched mortal for a stuffed effigy, not for the eyes. So many. Stuffed effigy. Alright, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. That's annoying.
That's easy.
Cool. But, oh, I'm happy she's dead. Okay. Let's start from, wait. We have a circlet we found. Is it a plot item? Why is a Bratha? We already know it, sure. Or maybe when we learn and we get it, I don't know. This? Oh, that's it's cool, but mental perfection +4. Summon 2 Lambert Dimidan destroyers to find on their side for 2. Ooh. Charisma. I can see him +6. Alright, first. Letter from the Warden's Chambers. Oh no, that wasn't first. A page covered in demonic symbols. Master, I humbly ask that you double the number of guards under my command. There are now so many captive Calorians and Nocticular soldiers that we are being forced to put down the unsupervised surplus. I suggest we remove the guard from the secret passageway where you know who goes hides and reduce the number of sentries of the... So there was someone out there. Hides and reduce the number of sentries at the groaning gate. Either way, no enemy is capable of bursting through them. I would also ask to abolish the need to keep watch over orphanage cells. Any guard assigned to his chambers get immediately corrupted by his bribes and promises, becomes his spy, and then has to be executed at once as a warning to the rest. Beyond that, I would like to report the preposterous behavior of the priestess Svendak. She keeps taking my warriors to perform her sacrifices and demanding that my sorcerers restore the magical barrier around some empty cages every cycle. It's about time someone put that deranged bitch in her place. What? Bowing before your deathly glory, your unworthy slave. Legend of the Dark Knight of Matthias Erd. The once beautiful bound book is now in a pitiful state. The spine is torn, the cover is burnt, and the pages have been either soiled or ripped out. One of the legends described on the remaining pages is covered in scribbles and crossing outs. It is said that in times past there lived a blind mortal woman, robbed of daylight from birth without ever having seen the true world around her. She lost her mind at a young age and felt a strange passion for things others avoided, like the plague. Above all other pleasures and joys of this world, she cherished death. For the rest of the line is stretched out, and the handwritten words below read, "The silly woman has never met a succubus." Even though the fate was cruel to her, the woman dubbed the Ashen Lady was a kind and generous soul, especially towards those who were to her liking. To them, she would give the most precious gift she could imagine: death. The most artful and beautiful of the ends she granted was the Ashen Death. The page is torn, but you can still make out the writing under the bedraggled edge. Amateur. Many a mortal was sent to a better place by the Ashen Lady, for she was incredibly skilled in depth of her craft. Seemingly weak and helpless, she would bring out the pity and compassion in those dear to her, and these emotions were followed by a swift death. No one could believe that a blind woman was capable of the kind of treachery and stealth that the Ashen Lady employed. Only those who were destined to die by her hand knew the secret. She would mark her victims with a curse and then follow its scent like a tireless hound. You notice scrawling on the edge of the page that reads "drivel." The Ashen Lady would have brought much misery to her friends and loved ones, but and loved ones had she not received retribution for her sins. Upon hearing words that some crafty murderer had surpassed their own misdeeds with her grim accomplishments, Baphomet's cultists deposed of their rival. They captured her and dragged her down into the abyss. A scribble on the side reads, "Serves her right. Let the wretched waste away in our cells." Okay. Okay. So, which one is she?
Precisely.
That's where we came. I'm not going there right now. What is the... Okay. They're imprisoned. But from a disgrace, Asmodeus. Oh, thy enemy. One of these things have to have. Almost new diary. No. Faxon's letter. Unfinished. What's half the sin? Okay. Let's go here. Is that where we just came from? It is. Let's not do that. Let's do... Oh, the freaking boulder. Okay.
Trifled with.
That was the beginning boulder. We've come a long way. Nope, 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 nope.
This'll leave a bruise.
Oh crap. At this point, don't care.
Assist me at once.
I'm so sorry. Alright.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
We have to be by their body, actually. We broke it.
Always watch your back.
Oh, they're here.
I welcome your company.
Oh, Sela.
Together we stand.
Interesting. Midnight boat. Ooh. Baphomet's unholy symbol is covered in the blood of the innocent who were sacrificed before it. What is happening?
They should have known better.
Don't you dare step into the sanctum of the Lord of Beasts faithful. Tear her apart. Alright.
I'll loot your corpse.
Crit. 30.
Out of my sight!
Destroyer. Sure. Miss. A failed. Perfect. Ooh. Swim deck. Spin deck was... We read about spin deck. That was the... No, not you. That was the ashen one. The other priestess who's doing sacrifices. Still can't teleport. Experiment. Ugh. I don't think you do attack of opportunity. You don't. Perfect. Go here. Not bad. Everyone's going for freaking land. Alright. Killer. You're already shaking. Look at that. That was a swift, so I need to take this off. That doesn't do much. Harm touch. Sunbeam line shocking. Just do an arrow. Scrolls are better for you anyway. Oh, that may take them out. It does not. And it failed. But I didn't fail. It wasn't saving that. Wow. Just get them, and then
Cover
head to
me.
this one. Next. Dismiss. Please work. Nope. Ugh. You're a big one, so we have to. We'll save the last one for a final battle. And I'm pretty sure we have one before we actually get the hand. Next. Hellfire. Then move 5-footer.
Endure this!
Perfect. I didn't realize there was another one here. Alright. And then let's try a killer. Let's go, Ninio. You're using heal. Not bad, actually. Mark. Turn this on. And then move. We're gonna need that. Now, dispel point away from us. There we go.
No glory without risk! Yeah.
Move. Hellfire. Alright, that should finish it off.
Make every strike count.
Concealment. There we go. Question. Who was it Avo? Yep. Heal. Extra damage. What is this? First, Grimoire of the Beast. Angel's Heart. The heart torn from the chest of the hand of the inheritor. Let's go. Turn the hand. Return the hand of the inheritor's heart. We've done that. Okay, some more stuff to read. Or Wiz +6. I didn't realize we had that. That's also a +6 Wiz. Mental Perk. And nope. And Con +4. Might. You're using venerated, yeah. Mithril. Grimoire of the Beast excerpts. Should you wish to be granted Baphomet's blessing, conduct this ritual that honors the deeds of the Lord of the Minotaurs. First, prepare the hollow skull of a bull and a sacrificial drink to be imbibed with the ritual. Before the ritual, your best choice would be filling a cup with fresh blood from a jugular vein of those vein of a being who died in agony, consuming this nectar immediately. Once in a place where you won't be disturbed, be still, founded the change of contemplation, in honor of Baphomet, who likewise awaited the coming of his honor within the ivory labyrinth. Remain motionless for 100 or another 5 minutes. To match the number of unholy curses Baphomet sent upon Asmodeus during the time of his imprisonment. Then bring your face close to the skull and whisper into his bowels 100 epiphanies and observations that came upon you by the example of Baphomet, who found his path to freedom through attention to the smallest of details. If you perform the ritual precisely as described, thus proving yourselves in the name of Baphomet, the Demon Lord's favor will be bestowed upon you. No maze will mislead you, and your mind will become stronger against the confusion and madness. Why do we have... Oh, well, I guess they all would read it. Baphomet the Uncaged? Do we not have that? Nope, only one. We are the children of Baphomet. Read this and pass it on. As everyone knows, our Lord has shown time and time again that he values cunning and deftness above all. But for us mortal weaklings, cunning alone cannot suffice. If you wish to serve Baphomet well, learn patience and tenacity, for they will aid you in the hour when it seems like even your devious minds is powerless before a gloating foe. When Asmodeus branded our Lord and threw him in the ivory labyrinth, all the eyes were against Baphomet, shamed and drained of all strength, consumed by hatred and thirsting for revenge. He wandered the halls whence, as the god of devils assumed, none could hope to find a path to freedom. For countless years did his hooves stamp the bone floor. Diligent rather than dismayed, Baphomet searched every crevice, every defect, and every imperfection of the devilish construction, and when Asmodeus had already forgotten about his prisoner entirely, and every other prisoner would have submitted to his fate, our Lord struck a humiliating blow by escaping the ivory labyrinth and taking his derelict prison with them. And to this day does Asmodeus still burn on our Lord's brow, not as a brand of disgrace, but as a reminder of the day when Baphomet put a deity to shame. In the name of that very feat do we call ourselves the Templars of the ivory labyrinth, honoring the former prison of our Lord that became Baphomet's dominion and home to his sacred minotaurs. Remember this when you head out on a mission. Wait for the right moment or suffer through hardship. Stay patient, stay alert, and stab them in the back when they least expect it. Hail Baphomet with deeds insidious and covert. Hail him, hail him, hail him, hail him forevermore. The Circle of Loyal Templars. Okay. We got the hands, heart. We learned something from the book. We learned something from... Wow. Character. Incria. Abilities. Does it go in order that we found it, or is it all... Baphomet the Uncaged. Sneak attack. We don't even... Sure. Grimoire of Beasts. Saving throws against confusion. Baphomet the Imprisoned. CMD. Okay. When did we get divination immunity? Divination immunity. Sure. I want to go back outside. Man, that was let's see.
Careful now.
Let's follow. Come on, come on.
That's easy.
Okay. Baphomet the imprisoned. Look so old they might crumble to dust at a single touch. I just want to see if it gives us something. We did, so. We are all children of Baphomet. Read this and pass it on. The story of our master in this excerpt of his followers, a paragon of cunning and dauntless courage that all of us should strive to emulate. Set goals that are beyond your capability, so daring that once you succeed, your dying foes will be shaken and humiliated. Remember that Lord Baphomet was unafraid of challenges, one who was not simply his equal but a god, the accursed Asmodeus, whose staff our master wanted to steal for his beloved Lamashtu. Caught by the devil and betrayed by his beloved mistress, Baphomet was thrown into a maze so twisted and inconceivable that as the ruler of hell boasted, no one, not even the first of his minotaurs, could hope to find their way out. But our master was not one to back down after a single defeat. With a pentagram branded on his forehead and a black heart burning with vengeance, Baphomet disgraced Asmodeus not just by escaping the labyrinth, but by taking it with him as well. And to this day, the pentagram, blah, blah, blah. Dig after Baphomet, risk everything, never break, and trample anyone attempting to trample you. Serve our master well so that Baphomet's army grow in numbers, while our enemies grow weaker. Okay, what was... on the basis of sin magic. We already have that for SS2, so I'm not reading that again. What an interesting place. The bed is covered with old moldy sheets that haven't been changed in a long time. Though the drooling Dumbledore stands at you dully.
Success.
Who are you? I didn't realize that was actually someone. Oh, this must be that woman who stuffed people's room. The unfinished golem with small eyes, with small gems instilled in his eyes. The undead was dissected with great skill and care. The pages of this book are hopelessly ruined. It is no longer possible to read it. However, the soothing aura around it persists despite Baphomet's minions' best efforts. I don't mind it. More demonic poison. Artipash. Who are you? Your name did come up in one of the writings. The room you're in looks more like a palace than a prison. Every part of it is impeccably clean, despite the fact that the cell's inhabitants have been dead for millennia. The words coming out of the dead man's mouth catch you off guard. Why, hello there, my dear. I've been waiting and waiting, wondering what my guest was up to and why she hadn't showed up yet. Don't be shy. Have a seat. Eat to your heart's content. When you're someone important, you don't talk business standing up now, do you? And we do indeed have business to discuss. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alderpash, Rune Lord of Wrath, a destroyer and a conqueror, the great tyrant of Bakrakhan. Does it ring any bell? I understand many millennia has passed, and all of them are spent in this prison as Baphomet's captive. It's been a while since I've strolled around Galarian. My heart was still beating back then. It wasn't until later that I became a lich. Wasn't fond of the idea of dying a prisoner here, you see. Well, that's all besides the point. The guards tipped me off that you have barged into this prison, and I thought fate might bring you to my doorstep. I've been expecting you since. A marvelous find! I've long been looking for a sufficiently old but sentient undead specimen to test my theory about the onset of postmortem senility. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Mummy. We're going to run a few cognitive tests. I will say a word. The rest of Ninio's monologue is drowned out by Alderpath's creaking laughter. Trust me, young lady, I'm in no danger of going senile. But I like you. You remind me of an acquaintance of mine. It's been such a long time. She was good, both at work and... but this is no time for reminiscence. And even less so for experiments. Rumors about you have been going around the abyss for a while now. Rumors fly free, you see. Can't snare them, can't cage them. Even down here in the deepest dungeon, a tale flies by every now and again. And the time you took Dresden from the demons, about the time you took Dresden from the demons, or about the time a goddess and a demon came to coax you to their side. I've long since wanted to see you for myself and take your measure. You feel the dead eyes fix their gaze on you. I can see that you're no stranger to the abyss. Mortal flesh, touched by the spirit of the lower realms, distant kin to demons and devils. It seems odd that the responsibility of crushing the abyssal armies have fallen to you. I guess it's true what they say. You fight fire with fire. Tell me more about the ineluctable prison. Well, what are you interested in, my dear? I know a fair bit. My guards, you see, some of them like coin, and some are just afraid of me. So they tell me everything. I listen to their confessions each and every day. That's why I know all about the secret paths through this here maze, and a thing or two about the inmates. How did you end up here? I was betrayed, my dear. Sarshan, Rune Lord of Lust, was nothing compared to me, yet she wanted to take my place as the leader and found a source of truly legendary powers. Naturally, I am furious and thought I'll do away with the upstart. To even the odds, I made a deal with Baphomet. That's where you messed up. I borrowed a part of his might and promised to give him Sarshan when I was done playing with her. Oh, she was a wild... Come on, I'm starting to dislike you, But the Lord of Beasts came to me and demanded payment when I was just putting my cunning plans into motion. It goes without saying that Baphomet was more interested in taking me instead of some Sarshan. So under the pretext of me breaking the terms of our pact, he seized me. A show of treachery on his part, yes, but what else could you expect from a demon? Rune Lord of Lust, you say? I'm sure I've known at least 3 ladies of certain morals who used that particular moniker. Did you not have, by any chance, a Rune Lord of Veracity, or the biblishness, or rocious revels that keep the whole street awake until the wee hours of the morning? He lets out a chuckle of contempt. The small minds of your generation cannot grasp the higher mystical meanings of sin, usurping then that our teachers have been degenerated into your primitive system of magic schools. You're asking if we had the magic of veracity, or gluttony to be precise? Of course we had. You called it necromancy. The insatiable hunger, the lust for life force, both your own and another's, the manipulation of corporal energies. Come to think about it, my words are wasted on you, lover of revels. How do I find my way through the labyrinth? Well, What do you think the minor pathways are for? Haven't you seen the arcane symbols described all over the place? Those fiendish scribbles are the portals you need. They tie all the cells together, and the demons hop right through them. If there's a place you need that's of any importance whatsoever, it would have a magic symbol like that. Who's in this prison who can help me fight Baphomet? He laughs, burning his strong, large, yellowish teeth. Oh my dear, this dungeon is full of those who wish Baphomet's ill. There's a catch though. Most of them are dead, or are dead as mutton, not like me, I mean. Properly dead. Their bones are dust, nothing but a ghost left. They're not going anywhere. That's the magic of the ineluctable prison for you. They sit here all locked up and cry. Oh, how they cry. And when the angel was brought in to be tortured, they all found themselves a cranny to hide in. Take a peek through the stones. You might find someone who can tell you something useful. Tell me about the history. The ineluctable prison is Baphomet's favorite toy, but no matter how much he brags about it, it's not of his making. Back when Baphomet was still a lusty young goat, he was itching to impress his mother and lover, Lamashtu. And he thought stealing the Prince of Darkness' most treasured specter was a fantastic idea. Like any other foolish endeavor, it all ended in tears. Asmodeus caught the thief by the horns, gave him a good spanking, burnt his cattle brand on Baphomet's forehead, and threw him into the ivory labyrinth to rot in darkness and utter rancor. That's where the Prince of Darkness made his blunder. As my subjects knew well, before imprisoning a thief, one should cut off both their hands, for that is the only way to wean them off this awful habit. Baphomet called to his esteemed mother, but Lamashtu refused to save such an embarrassment, and our little goat was left all alone. I don't know what he did to get the demon lord Arishago's attention, but she took a sudden interest in his trouble and gave him a clue about how to escape. Don't go thinking she's some paragon of mercy, however. She's still a demon, and her gift was poisoned. In his attempt to make sense of Arishago's words, our goat drove himself quite insane, which undoubtedly brought his benefactor a great deal of entertainment. Yet he managed to solve her riddle, and once he did, he stole the ivory labyrinth and brought it into the abyss. He couldn't leave, you know. Such was Asmodeus' will, but technically he never left. He was still in the maze, a true rascal. The labyrinth became the heart of the realm that he formed in the abyss after his escape. He must have been feeling nostalgic about the good old days. How else would you explain the fact that he turned the seal burnt on his brow by Asmodeus into his sacred personal symbol? The little hornhead must miss being tortured at the Prince of Darkness rack. I'm looking for Iomede's herald. He rolled his unnerving eye. The noisy fellow. Honestly, all that screaming. I know they're torturing him, but still, I wish I could take his melodious throat and weld it shut with white-hot lead so he stopped bothering everyone else. But no, can't get to him. They're holding him in the most secure torture room of all, and the warden always keeps the coveted key close by. I'm looking for the key. I have it already. Where else would it be if not for the warden's belt? When you're done killing her, do make her suffer, will you? You make an old man happy. Not all prisoners are allowed this kind of luxury. Don't be fooled. This is all just Baphomet's idea of a joke. That weasel wants to remind me every day how much I lost when he captured me. He went through the trouble of making my cell look exactly like my chambers in Bakrakhan. My dear, sometimes I take one look at it and I just... He stops mid-sentence, clenching his fists until they crack, and you notice signs of repentant, rigorous restoration all around. Looks like Alderpatch has had a number of fits of temper over the centuries of imprisonment. You notice that contrary to what he had just said, not all of the interior of the cells belongs to the era of the Rune Lord's time in Thessalon. Existed in the waning ages of the age of legend, and occupy parts of what today are the nation of Varasia, the hold of Belgzin, and the land of the Lenorm kings. While its power was great, struggle for control within the nation was near constant, and it was finally destroyed by the devastation of Earthfall. All that now remains are mysterious ruins scattered throughout its former territories. that was a high DC 43. Many items in here came into use at a much later period in history, mostly those that are implements for the arcane arts. Everything is clear. What about you?